Shenanigans. My name is Josh, aka Ultra Player, your coach of the Philly Soldier, and we are here for WPA week number 3. We are currently 1-1, and we are going against the Colorado Mamoswines, coached by Neon Zero. Now, first of all, this is a day late, obviously, and I'm very sorry. However, when I tried to sit down and record this yesterday, one of my drivers crashed again. I don't know how it fixed itself. But while I was trying to fix it, last night I gave up, and then came home today, it was working, and I was like, alright. So that's the story of hell. That's how my day's going. But anyway, we are here, for, like I said, for WPA week number 3, and we're going against the Colorado Mamoswines, coached by Eric, aka Neon Zero, aka Heavy Metal Pokemon. Go check him out. In the description below, he is really starting to get back to YouTube, and I am very much enjoying his content. Now then, I am pressed for time, because I still got to go get ICBA out. So, real quick, this is his team. His Mega Metagross, Z Hydreigon, Tapu Fini, Nidoqueen, Darmanitan, Heracross, Zygarde, 10%, Z Cryogonal, Acelgos, the Electro, Sceptile, and the Audino. Now, biggest threats, Mega Metagross, Hydreigon, Tapu Fini's kind of annoying. He has ground types, which I don't like, etc., etc. Let's get into the team. So, first one I knew I wanted was Scyther. I ended up building this team pretty fast, to be honest. I knew I wanted Scarf Scyther because it could just give me pivot momentum and outspit any of his normal, reliable Scarfers. So, I have Choice Scarf Scyther here with U-Turn, Aerial Ace, Bug Bite, and Knockoff, and this thing can easily win late game because Knockoff is like 60% to Mega Metagross. So all I need to do is chip down a lot of his stuff, and Nidoqueen is easy to chip down because I have 2 electric types which just come in and spam stuff. So, Scyther is here. Scyther is faster than a max speed Hydreigon. And outspeeds that if it's choice. I have some defensive investment in there, and I believe that is to take Choice Banded Extreme Speed from Zygarde, maybe? Take something. Anyway, and then through the rest in attack. Like I said, I'm blazing through this, but that's that. I have a Sugar Berry, Tapu Koko, Thunderbolt, Hinpower, Ice, U-Turn, and Defog. I threw the set around forever, trying to find a good set that worked. I wanted physical. I really wanted a physical set, but I was so damn afraid of his ground type because I wouldn't have HP Ice. But that's the way the world works. So anyway, I'm Sugar Berry, so I can get rid of Defog, or get rid of hazards. I can Defog. I can not get destroyed by something like a Earth Power from Hydreigon, Nidoqueen, etc., etc. Maybe be able to get some chip damage off of that. I have my Alolan Raichu, Voltwitch, Thunderbolt, Hinpower, Ice, and Psychic, and I'm just max speed tie with Mega Metagross and Psychanium Z just to get like some big damage off, specifically against that Nidoqueen, because Psychic does not kill, and I don't want him to stay in and bot me with Earth Power knowing he can live. So, I have my Solgaleo here, Protect, Morning Sun, Sunstill, Strike, and Earthquake with the leftovers, and I have some Spadef, which I believe is just for taking a Dark Pulse. I have some attack to 3 KO Mega Metagross with Earthquake, and this mainly just comes in on Mega Metagross and wears it down, so something like my basically everything can revenge it. It's a very offensive team that I'm bringing. I have my Snorlax with Curse Protect, Body Slam, and Brick Break. Hopefully can chip down something, specifically the Tapu Fini, because I know he'll go into Tapu Fini on this, so if I can wear that down, I can do a lot more with my Indie. And then finally, so this Hawlucha is the bread and butter. And this on the whole entire team. Swords Dance, Baton Pass, Drain Punch, and Acrobatics with the Misty Seed. Now this spread allows me to not get 2 KO by Moonblast once I'm at +1. Spadef. I want the Misty Seed, not the Electric Seed. With the Misty Seed, I get the boost in Spadef under Misty Terrain, which is beautiful. So I can take on that Tapu Fini, I can weaken it, and then I can Baton Pass those, the Spadef, as well as the Swords Dance, to my Scyther and be able to just start doing damage. Because at +2, Scyther does work. So, that's basically the team. I can also Baton Pass to this and do damage to that or this, not these. It was originally going to be, this is going to be physical and then +2 Wild Charge, basically like, everything that wasn't a ground type. Anyway, that's real quick the team. Now let's jump into this. No. There we go. Question of the day, what is your favorite Tapu? He has Tapu Fini, I have Tapu Koko, I also have this being wrong. Wow, I forgot to change this. I forgot I made this bigger. I also changed the silver, I think. I think this is the first video where I have the new silver. It's not made for this dimension. There we go. Something like that. As you can see, he brings his Mega Metagross, Tapu Fini, his Hydreigon, his Nidoqueen, his Zygarde 10%, and his Heracross. I was not too surprised when I saw any of this. The only thing that I was kind of like, on with that last mon. I didn't know if he'd bring Heracross, Darmanitan, literally just about anything. So anyway, I don't really want to dawdle too much. I want to jump right on into this battle as I'm going to leave with 9 Tapu Koko. It gives me momentum versus just about anything, and I can take anything on due to there we go. Whoopsie, actually minimized it. Just due to my Sugar Berry and being fast and everything. And I want to get an Electric Terrain. I wanted to start Terrain Wars. I really thought the Terrain Wars were going to be my way to win this battle. So I wanted to fight with the Terrain Wars, make him think that as long as Misty Surge was up, he was not going to be have to worry about Hawlucha. However, yeah. So I did not want to spot my Sugar Berry yet. I did not want to have my Tapu Koko get weakened immediately. So I wanted to go ahead and turn that. I want to go out to my Pillow Pet and hopefully start firing off Body Slam. Maybe get a para if he does not go to Tapu Fini. But anyway, maybe also learn the Heracross in case he thinks I'm cursing. He wants to immediately stop me. However, he is going to go hard into his Evanescence. His Tapu Fini is going to come out. I believe I'm going to fire off a Body Slam and just get some initial damage, check the spread and everything. And what this is going to tell me, it's kind of a very physically defensive Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini giving him the ability. I also get a crit. I forgot to mention that. I also get a crit, which sucks, but it ultimately didn't really matter. But anyway, I'm going to get some chip damage off on this Tapu Fini. I'm going to click Protect, get some leftovers, kind of scout what he wants to go for, as he's going to reveal the Nature's Madness, which I'm okay with. So here, again, I want to battle him. I want him to know that I want my Electric Terrain up, because I am Electric Terrain team. So, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go hard into my Tapu Koko to get the Electric Surge up, pressure him a lot. And I'm going to, I believe, go for the Defog immediately. I want to get rid of these rocks. I might also go for U-turn. We'll see. We shall see. What am I going to go for? He's going to go for Nature's Madness. I do not have Roost, unfortunately. I believe that was on my original team. However, he's going to get some damage off on me, which is fine. As long as Tapu Koko is alive, it's going to do his job. So, here, I believe I'm going to go for Defog. I think I go for Defog. I might go for Thunderbolt, predicting him to stay in, because yeah, I predict him to stay in. So, here I got a U-turn again. I'm going to get some more chip damage off, which is beautiful. The more chip damage off, the better. And here I know a Earth Power can come in. I'm going to go right back out into my Snorlax. Again, trying to weaken that Tapu Fini. Every time it comes in, every time it takes a Body Slam, it's going to take damage. It's going to be weakened. Now then, he's going to go for the Thunderbolt, actually. And very good play, in my opinion. However, that could have bit him in the butt if I had stayed in and clicked Aiden Power Ice. If I had stayed in and clicked something else. I also didn't really want to stay in on this Nidoqueen. I was mainly Sugar Berry for this Zygarde, but I didn't really immediately want to stay in just because Sludge Wave could kill me. So anyway, I'm going to be firing off some Body Slams and some Protects, trying to keep my Snorlax as healthy as possible, while also damaging this thing as much as possible. I really wish I could have brought Rest, but I just couldn't. I could not bring Rest whatsoever because of the Electric Terrain and Misty Terrain being up probably the entirety of the match. I believe it's up for almost the entirety of the match. And also because I didn't bring Recycle because I wanted the Thick Fat for the Darmanitan. So, like I said, we're just going to fire off some attacks back and forth, weakening each other. I'm going to get a lot of damage off on this Nidoqueen, which is very good. I'm okay with this thing getting heavily weakened, because the more this thing gets weakened, the easier time my Tapu Koko has, as well as my Raichu. My Raichu can say the Psychinium Z for something like the Heracross, for something like Tapu Fini if I'm out of Terrain, or if I think he's Wakon Berry, which he's not. Zygarde if I really want. That's another thing. It allows me to guarantee Oko the Zygarde. Now I have to worry about Yachi Berry. So anyway, he can go into his Tapu Fini here as I go for Protect. Very good play on his part. However, I know something. I know that uninvested Moonblast does not kill me if I click Protect one more time. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Protect, I believe. I'm going to get that Leftovers Recovery. He's going to get some Leftovers Recover too, which is going to suck. However, after this, I'm able to fire off another Body Slam and get some more chip damage off on him, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very okay with getting this thing weakened down. Because once it's arranged to +2 Acrobatics, he's in a bad spot. Because I don't think he has double priority. I think the only priority he had is Extreme Speed Dog. I wouldn't expect the Mega Metagross to have Bullet Punch, because my immediate response to it, and also I'm going to be in theory, I'm a +1 defense Berry Hawlucha. So Bullet Punch won't be doing too much to that. However, right now, all I'm doing is just trying to whittle down this Tapu Fini. I believe I'm going to click Protect again. so I can get some HP back, and I believe that is going to once again put me out of range of the Moonblast from this Tapu Fini, or otherwise it's a very good chance to kill in my favor. And I'm going to try and get this thing just a little bit more shit down before I go out and to my Tapu Koko and click the default, getting rid of the rocks. So, as I said, I'm going to stay in here. Moonblast is going to come off. I'm just stacking my Zygarde at this point. I'm not really too worried if this thing is here or not. And I'm going to get some final chip damage off on that Tapu Fini, and he is going to now kill me on the next turn with the Moonblast. Moonblast is going to pick up the kill on me, and I'm going to lose my Snorlax. However, that is perfectly okay, because like I said, I can go out to my Tapu Koko and start threatening his team again. He's going to click Moonblast. He's going to finish me off. Snorlax did a very good job at getting some nice chip damage off on this thing. Very, very important for 1, my Scyther, and 2, my Hawlucha, both of which can do a lot of work to this team. And it's actually shaping up really nice. All I need to do at this point is get rid of Mega Metagross or weaken it a lot, and I can be able to start clicking +2 Aerial Ace very, very soon. However, I want to get rid of rocks, so I'm going to go to my Tapu Koko. I'm going to click the Defog, I believe. I'm going to click the Defog, and I'm going to get rid of these rocks. I ran a poll to see what you guys like more, me forgetting every play or me remembering every play. And it was actually very mixed, with forgetting the play winning. However, if you're still here, if you're still watching me, just know that for my PMC, I will be remembering every play. I will be rewatching my battles and, you know, not doing this. Anyway, I'm going to Volt Switch out, to U-turn out to my, a little light here. I'm going to finish this thing off, which is very good. And, out comes Chimera. That's going to be the Hydreigon. Now then, I do not want to take anything. I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. I know the thing is going for Dark Pulse. I know the thing is going for Earth Power. He is not dropping a Dragon, not when I can easily go out to my Tapu Koko. So, I'm going to go out to my Hawlucha here, and I'm going to start the game. I am going to go out to this, and unfortunately, he's not going to click what I thought. He's going to click Black Hole Eclipse. So he's going to go for the Z Dark Pulse, which is very unfortunate because that's going to put me down a little bit lower than what I would have liked. Which is very unfortunate. However, I can still take this. I am a Dark type, and I do have a lot of Spadef. So, I'm going to get sucked up here, and we're going to get some damage taken to us. However, after calculating it, I do know that if I Drain Punch right now, I'm going to do a lot of damage to this, and he won't knock me out unless it's a Draco. And if he goes into a Tapu Fini, I will heal up enough to where I'm out of range for an uninvested Moonblast. Zero special attack Moonblast at this point will not kill me with my +1 now, which is very, very beautiful. It puts me right above half, and I know that Moonblast is do more than 49.4. So, I'm going to get this health back, and I'm going to go for SD. I am potentially able to kill this thing right now. However, at this point, I think I'm going to go for game with my Alolan Raichu. Or maybe just a regular Scar Scyther. So I'm going to go for the SD here. I'm going to try and kill this thing with the aerial, with the acrobatics after. He's going to go for Moonblast. I know I did not kill, so I'm going to be able to kill him potentially afterwards. Except he's 100 special attack invested on his Tapu Fini. I'm going to go into my Tapu Koko now. And I'm going to try and get some damage. I don't know if this pauses the thing or not. It does not. So I'm going to go to my Tapu Koko. This is very bad. I'm going to attack this thing because I know it's going to stay in a second. This is very bad because that roll sucks. It was a roll. It was definitely a roll. I believe. Let me calc that now. Let me pause that and calc that now because I want to talk about that. And let me pause this. He goes out to his Mega Metagross, I believe. Yeah. So real quick, let me talk about this because I want to explain something. Why this entire thing screwed me over. Tapu Fini would have been dead. I would have still had my Scyther able to sweep. He was in range of +2 acrobatics, I believe, at the range he was at. But that roll really just screwed me over. So, Moonblast, +1. And then 100. So yeah, it was, I believe it was a roll. Damn, maybe not. Oh, it was a roll. Was it? Was I at 83? I was at 83. It wasn't a roll. Wow. Damn, 100 just does so much more damage. Alright, well, it wasn't a roll. I swear to God it was a roll. Well, there goes my salt. Yay. Shout out to Salty Josh. Anyway, because of that investment that he had, I unfortunately do not get the chance to do my thing. And now I'm in a very bad spot. However, if I get rid of this Mega Metagross, I'm still potentially able to win with Aerial Ace. His Zygarde, all I need is a tiny bit of chip damage. Everything else is in range. I think Hydreigon might just need a tiny bit of chip damage. And I need damage off from this Mega Metagross, and I'm able to just U-turn on it and win. So, he's going to go for Earthquake here. Does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, does a lot of damage. Hey, hard Earthquakes, and I switched out because I didn't want to take a Bullet Punch, which, if I had Thunderbolted, I might have been able to weaken it down a lot faster. However, I go back to this. My Solgaleo is here to get an Earthquake off and do a lot of damage to this Mega Metagross. I'm using Solgaleo so poorly. I'm going to hopefully start doing better. But however, I'm going to get a lot of damage off on this Mega Metagross. And almost put it in range. I believe it is in range of knockoff from my Scyther, which is very nice. But I know for a fact that it is in range, I believe, of my Thunderbolt from my Alolan Raichu. So, here in a second, once I die, I'm actually going to go to my Tapu Koko. Set up the terrain, I think. Otherwise, if the terrain is still up, I believe I go for Thunderbolt with my Alolan Raichu and try and kill this thing. So, my Solgaleo dies. My Solgaleo got off the damage he needed, Mega Metagross. I'm still in a good position because I still have my Koko Raichu and I still have my Scyther, all of which can do massive dents to his team. So, he's going to go to, I'm going to go to my Tapu Koko, and I'm going to prioritize defogging first. If I can get rid of these rocks, Scyther does a lot better, and Scyther can take the extreme speed from the Zygarde, which is very important. So, I'm going to defog. He is going to stay in. Very good play on his part, because he could have just extreme speeded me after if he died. But he is going to go for the Ice Punch. I'm going to die. And it is up to my Volturn, which can still win. Because Hydreigon's in range, almost in range of Raichu's attacks. So, I'm here and going to go, I believe, for the Volt Switch. As he goes down to his Hydreigon, which is now at that much %. And I'm going to go for this Thunderbolt. And I'm going to do a lot of damage to it. Now, I am going to go for the Hidden Power Ice because it is a very good chance to kill. And he lives on just the tiniest bit of damage and he roosts, which is very, 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 very bad. If I had killed him there, I was in beautiful types of positions. I outsped everything. I believe I'm still at full, so I believe I took a 1,000 arrows. Not 1,000 arrows, oh my god, no. Took an extreme speed. Which sucks, however, at this point I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm going to lose. Hydreigon living on 1 was horrible, but, I mean, what are you going to do? So here, at this point, I'm just going to go for differential. I'm going to attack what's in front of me. I'm going to try to crit stuff. I'm going to try to just preserve differential so I don't lose horribly. So I'm going to Bug Bite that thing with my Scyther, as he's going to go out to a Legion, which is going to be his Mega Metagross. And if I crit this thing, I'm in beautiful types of positions once again, because I can Aerial Ace to victory, potentially, depending if it's Dragon Dance or Banded Zygarde. But I'm going to miss out on that. It's not going to happen. I just needed a tiny bit of chip damage. And he's going to Ice Punch me and kill me. And it's up to my Raichu. Again, going for differential. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. I can kill it. I'm in the speed tie. And he's going to win the speed tie. And he's going to get the extra differential point. Which sucks. Very unfortunate. I'm now 1-2. Not very happy. I'm going to be looking at transactions in the future. Spoiler alert, I've already made them. And they are going to be effective week 5. So, I will not be able to get them for week 4, but it does not matter. Week 4 is going to be a very interesting battle. I hope you are all ready for memes. I hope you are ready for my dreams, my memes, my dreams. Next week, we are going against... I know I said this about Aaron, but this is my other boy. This is my man. We are going against Under the Radar, a.k.a. Kelly, coach of the Maryland Torterrapins. To those who don't know, me and Kelly go pretty far back. Ever since, like, P4G Season 2? Way back when. Which isn't way back when, but still, we go back a little bit. I am his assistant coach. I'm in his front office. I have him build a lot. And he basically took one look at the matchup and said, do you want to do memes? You want to do some memes? You want to do some memes? Because literally, he has no way to stop Curse Locks. He has no way to stop Hawlucha, or Alolan Raichu, or Solgaleo. Literally, my entire team walks on him. So we're going to do memes. So expect that beauty. Woo! Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time, aka later today for ICBA. Woo!